are you talking to anyone? Next caller.
That girl, RJ.
Yep, that's me. That girl.
What's up, y'all? It's your regular girl, that girl, always will be that girl and always has been that girl. It's your girl RJ, and I am back with another video, and today I'm finally giving y'all the Q into the A, because I know y'all been waiting. And if you haven't, just act like you have been. Yeah, period. So we're gonna get into these questions. I'm probably gonna do like a couple, just like who I am, and then I'm gonna get into y'all questions about love life, whatever, and then I'm gonna get into the questions about me and what I'm doing now. Yeah. So the first question is, what is my real name and why RJ? So honestly, truly, well, first of all, my real name is Raven. Yep, that's me. Anyways, no, but my real name is Raven, and my little alter ego girl name is RJ. And so I know that's like a weird alter ego name. It's really not like a alter ego, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just a name that I decided to use as my artist name because I do make music. If you haven't checked it out, you know, go ahead. I'm dropping a song in November. Ooh, did I just give an exclusive? Anyways, so yeah, I do make music, and so I was just trying to figure out what would be a good name to go with. And so y'all, I genuinely just went with RJ. RJ stands for Raven Janae, and honestly, RJ is just that girl. You know what I'm saying? It's that girl that I can be when I'm not Raven. I don't know, it's weird, but Raven is that girl for sure. But RJ just brings it out of her a little bit more, and I love that. So, oh well. Let's see, next question. And y'all was asking some crazy questions. Okay, somebody said, what's it like being that girl? Honestly, it's amazing. No. I feel like I've just always been that girl. And I feel like everybody is literally that girl when you just tap into who you are and just begin to love yourself. And sometimes you don't need none of these little boys to let y'all know that y'all that girl, because literally you can be that in everything. And I think that's just what it means to me. It's like, you can be that. You can be who you are. Insecure, I wouldn't say insecure, but you can have your doubts some days and go through a whole bunch of stuff and still be that girl. You can still rock this world. You can still be anything that you want to be. You can still make it happen. And that's what I see it as, being that girl. Like, I see so many beautiful women. Like, being that girl is not just being beautiful. It's about having so much substance about yourself that when people see your Instagram or see you living your life, they need to know that there's so much more to you as well. Like, I love a multifaceted woman, and that's what I look for when it comes to being that girl. And for people thinking that it's only one spot for that girl title, it's never that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the troops, round them up. We need a bomb. We need them all, period. So that's what being that girl means to me, and that's what it's like, being a multifaceted queen that goes through life and makes it happen and figures it out and hold God to the side like really he in front. But you know, that's another discussion for the girlies. Okay, so somebody asked, how's your music going? Girl, it's going. I think, and I guess we can get personal, but I did a lot of music soul searching when I was in my previous relationship, and now that I'm out of it, I think I've just been more so in a rut, or like a musical block or creative block, to where it's like I want to continue to make music, but I think it just kind of takes time to build on what it is that I want to offer and want to give to my audience. I do have an EP out, you know. So yeah, I do have a song dropping in November. When I tell y'all I have like a couple unreleased songs that are just kind of sitting in my phone, I just kind of have to build the confidence But music is still coming, possibly, you know. We're gonna see what happens there. What's your favorite music project? So my favorite music project, definitely Hotels. Hotels is that girl, and I'm so glad Jasmine got that Grammy, because Jasmine deserved that, like 100%. So definitely excited for Jasmine. Like, my girl is killing the motherfucking game, and I couldn't be happier for her. Like, she is so talented. She's actually one of my favorite musicians or artists, period. So let's just go ahead and get into it. My top 3 is India Irie is always going to be number 1. And then Jasmine Sullivan and Anita Baker. Love them. Those are my girls. And if you can't tell already, I'm an R&B girly to the death of me. Like, I will R&B your head off. And I love old school. Love the old school. Love the old school. Love the old school. Let's see. How old were you when you started singing? So I've been singing all my life, girlies. Let me give y'all a background check, because I really don't feel like the girlies know what I've really done. So I've been singing for a minute. Like, I've been singing since I was a kid. And I always used to be so shy about it, and I still kind of am, but it would be one of those things like my mom would be like, oh, just sing a little song for them. So I used to always sing Temptations, My Girl by the Temptations, and I would sing that, child, to the girlies. And yeah, so I've been singing since like I was a youngin'. I was writing music. Like, I have my notebook for when I was back in elementary school writing songs. And I've been writing songs since like elementary, middle school for the most part. Then in middle school, I got involved in, I had a little girls group. So like, me and my best friends, we had a girls group, and we was singing together, and we was actually making some things shake, you know what I'm saying? Her mom, she put us on, shout out to Yofi. But her mom, she put us on with one of the best mentors ever, and he just really helped us figure out our sound as a group, and it was really helpful. And we did some things on and off, and then we also got involved with Kenny Leon Productions, and we did the Black Nativity. We were apprentice. We were the first apprentice that they ever took on, so shout out to us. And yeah, it was real cool. Like, it was a nice experience to have that. And then in high school, I was a performing arts girl. So I did the dancing, I did color guard, I did chorus, and then I was part of Youth Ensemble of Atlanta, where they put on just different types of, what's it called? Shows for the community. And a lot of people actually came out of Youth Ensemble of Atlanta, but I think it was just kind of a lot of favoritism for me, so that's why I kind of stopped going. Like, I didn't have enough confidence in myself, and just on and off, you know, I did a lot of other things, but I'm just now tapping back into music, to be honest, and I need to get back into it. So I will, very much so soon though, very much so soon. Somebody said, what is your favorite way to make music? Honey, I think this is a really funny question for me, because literally I just go through like different beats that people send me, and as soon as I hear a song, I'm literally thinking. So it'll either start off as like a freestyle, like, okay, that's nice, and most of my songs are written or composed, whatever, in my car. So I'll be driving, and that's honestly, I feel like that's when I do the best. I'll turn the beat on in the car and then play the song, and then I'll just get it. And once I have something going, I'll just record it. So I have like a whole bunch of recordings on my Snapchat, in my phone, and I'll just record the song until I get it right. And it always ends up turning, like, Cycles was done in my car in a parking lot, honey, in the parking garage. To the Moon was actually, there was no beat. Sometimes I don't even have a beat. I'll just write the song and hope that somebody's able to compose a good beat and we can make something happen. But yeah, girl, that was that. Let's see. Okay, somebody said the only person stopping you is yourself. True or false? True as fuck. It's very true. Like, and I'm learning that now. You can really get in your own way. Like, I have some projects that I feel like I should have been getting done, and honestly, truly, let's talk about it. But I'm not gonna talk about it too much because it's just a Q&A. But I've had a project that I've been wanting to get done for a minute, and my whole thing has been, oh well, I just need to wait until this happens, or then we can do this, and then I want it to be grand. So I always see like a big picture, and sometimes I'll psych myself out because I'm like, dang, that's too big, instead of making smaller goals to get to that big end game goal. And then I always psych myself out and then I don't do it. So definitely, for sure, true that the only person getting in your own way is yourself. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be amazing. Like, trial and error. You're never going to figure out until you just do it. Like my first project, my EP, it wasn't my favorite, but I did it. And now it just made me want to figure out how to be better. And so it's all trial and error. Definitely though, you're gonna get in your own way every time. So next question, let's get into this juicy one. Somebody said, are you single? Yeah. Yeah, real bad. Real bad. Okay, so next question. What's your opinion on dating in your 20s? So, girl, date them all. Date them all. First, date them all. And I say that just because if you're in a position where you're genuinely trying to figure out what it is that you want in a significant other, do that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with going out on dates with other people, and stop giving your heart to somebody that's not like your boyfriend yet. And I feel like we do that. We just give ourselves just because we like somebody. But no, have fun. Figure out what it is that you like, what you don't like, because then it will create the list of expectations, the non-negotiables and the negotiables of what you want in a partner. And it really just teach you something about yourself. And also it helps with detaching. So a lot of times we get involved with people and we just get attached because some of us may have abandonment issues or whatever. It really helps with just the idea of everybody ain't for you. Everybody is not for you. And I think that's another thing that we need to learn. Everybody is literally not for you. People can be great people but just not be great for you, and that is literally okay. Just take things for what they are. Don't get your ego involved, and literally just love on people while they're there. And if they're going to be there for 2 months or 20 years, that's fine. But just love on the people while they're there, like on the person while they're there, and figure out what it is that you like from that person and take it on to the next situation. But don't try to get too attached to something that isn't yours. Like, have fun, live your life, date on yourself, figure out those empty places in your heart that you're probably just not giving to yourself, and you're probably just trying to take from others, so that's why it's never enough for you sometimes. Maybe that's it too. You know what I'm saying? Self-love. Heal a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take some time to reflect on your past, what's bothering you, what's taking from you, and figure out what it is that we can do to be better, to rebuild. But also don't feel like you have to heal for this long amount of time and not talk to somebody or not deal with somebody, because healing is literally a lifetime commitment, and that's a conversation for a whole nother video. But healing is such a lifetime commitment to where, like, you're always going to be healing. It's always going to be something that you're trying to figure out or become. But we do have, you know, situations where we're evolving into new people and we're in this big revelation of healing, and that is okay. And if in those moments you feel like you don't need to be dealing with somebody, don't do that. But you can heal and still be with somebody. You can give yourself love and still be with somebody. But be consistent in loving yourself first before trying to be consistent with somebody else. Because once you get with somebody else and you learn how to be consistent with loving you, I feel like it becomes easier. And also, it alleviates any stress on your partner by feeling like they're not doing enough, because literally you can provide some things to yourself when they're not doing it, or you can provide some things for yourself when literally that's probably what you just needed. Like, if, for example, you want to go out on a cute little date and get dressed up, you ain't got to wait on that man. Take yourself out. But because we feel like we have a partner there, they should be doing it. Which, I mean, sometimes you just need some alone time. So figure out how to be alone, baby. But don't get wrapped up in what this social media stuff is saying. Honestly, dating in your 20s, dating in general, is a whole different type of conversation. So we just gonna leave it at that. Hey, we gonna leave it at that. Somebody says or asked, what are your thoughts on building a man? Don't. Take it from me. Yeah? Just don't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the problem solver peoples, y'all get wrapped into building people and wanting to be there and help them get to where they are. And sometimes y'all get them to where they are to the point where they don't be needing you no more. Sometimes people just like that you are able to endure crazy crap in life. You know what I'm saying? So get you somebody who gonna work with you, who gonna teach you, who you can teach, and y'all can go back and forth tit for tat. But when you the only one putting it in the work, and you the only one building, and you the only one showing what's up, what's tea, yeah, gotta get out of there. Yeah. You gotta go. Okay. Somebody said, are you talking to anyone? Next caller. Okay, so somebody says, how has post-grad life been? Post-grad life is a scary thing, and I feel like y'all need to, not only do y'all need to pray for the people who in undergrad or in school, but pray for the people out of school and like are adulting, because I think that's what it is. It's the adulting for me. It's just getting really tough. Like just trying to figure it all out, especially in a recession and a pandemic. It's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days I feel like I'm not doing enough. Some days I feel like I just need to go back to school. Some days I feel like it's not enough, and I always feel like I need more. And sometimes I'll get put into positions. For example, I've been praying for a new job, you know what I'm saying, and God been holding out, and I finally got a new position, and all I could do was worry about money. Like, all I could do was figure out, all I could think of is just like, damn, like, well, how can I be better? How can I do better? How can I get more? And it was like, girl, you just prayed for this. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like I find myself in positions where I prayed for something and I get it, and then I'm already trying to figure out how to be better or how to do more. Like, girl, you prayed for this. Come on, live in it a little. And so, yeah, I just feel like it's hard. I ain't gonna cap to you. Just like mentally, it messes with you, because you feel like sometimes you're not doing enough. Especially for the girls who, you know, we're taking the pay cuts, or we're staying at home, and you see everybody else doing their thing. And I know that social media is not what it's all cracked up to be, but sometimes it's hard seeing people live the life that you want to live. But then it's like people who got their own place probably trying to work 3 jobs dead end to make that shit happen, or not even three jobs, but you know what I'm saying, they probably got 1 job and all their money going towards rent. So I don't know, it's just tough, but we making it through. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask like 1 or 2 more questions, and then we gonna leave it at that. Somebody said, are you gonna leave Atlanta? I want to. I definitely want to leave Atlanta, and I definitely want to move to Dallas. I want to move to Dallas, Texas. So maybe one day. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. Okay. Somebody said, how do you get over heartbreak? I think when it comes to getting over heartbreak, I think it's very big to understand where you went wrong in a situation and know that it's okay to accept certain things about yourself that you feel like you don't want to. And I say that to say sometimes we're the problem, and sometimes people just don't want to look at that because you don't want to have this negative connotation on you that like you're a terrible person, which it doesn't make you a terrible person. It just makes you aware of the things that you can work on, and that's okay. But when it comes to heartbreak, just literally take your time. Don't try to go out there and mess around with anybody and everybody. Don't try to make yourself seem like you got it all together, because you don't. Like, and I'm the type of person, even if I'm crying, you gonna see me on the gram living it up, yeah? But when it comes to my close friends, like, people know my close friends, if I'm feeling like down or I just need a pick me up, you know, I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna talk to them. But even then, I think something that I learned from my recent heartbreak is using your people, like using your community. Don't forget about your friends. And I can't lie to be the type of person to say that, like, sometimes I get so into my relationships that I just be forgetting to call my friends and this and that and the third. But I really learned that, like, my friends are my backbone. Like, my friends and my family are literally my backbone, and I don't put that past no man ever, you know what I'm saying? And they really are the ones that really picked me up and said, we gonna just make it happen, you know what I'm saying? And for that, I'll always be forever in debt to my friends. And I don't know about y'all, but I keep a close motherfucking circle, you know what I'm saying? Real tight, real small. So they really just was the biggest support for me, like, and people didn't make me feel stupid about it or whatever. Like, they were just present, they were just there, and I just appreciate them so much, and I could never thank them enough. I love them to the core, and my mama too. And so yeah, when it comes to that, just give yourself time to feel it. Take as much time as you need, but don't take too long, you know what I'm saying? Some people are here for seasons, and we just really have to understand that. And I think sometimes we really just upset that they not ours no more, and somebody else probably gonna have them. So get over that. Cry for about a week or two. Cry only for a week or two. But it's okay to reminisce. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to want them back. That's literally normal feelings. It's okay. But don't do it. You know what I'm saying? They're gone for a reason. If God wanted them to be there, I promise you they'll be there. But don't even worry about it. If that person is the type of person that you feel like you literally need to block them in order to be better and to move on, block them and don't unblock them. I mean, block them on everything. Anything that could possibly exist, even if an email could work, block them, yeah? And yeah, just learn how to love on you. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some grace and be kind to yourself throughout this process, and you will be all right. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? Last question is, how are you doing mentally? Mentally? Mercury is in Gatorade. I'm not okay. So, yeah. That's the question of that. But I mean, mentally right now, I'm good. I'm okay. I can't complain. I feel like I'm very blessed to be in the situation that I'm in. And your girl is just keeping on. Like, I feel like I'm okay. I've had some nights where I haven't been able to sleep lately. And I don't want to get on this platform and just act like everything's okay. That's why I'm literally just trying to be honest with y'all. I've had some nights where I haven't been able to sleep lately. And just trying to figure out, just trying to give myself grace like every day. And that's really what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not much to it. But I think this was a great talk. And I'm definitely going to get into more series so that we can talk about specific things, you know what I'm saying, that are really big just within our community, and just talking about those things in depth. And if you want to come on the channel, comment below, you know what I'm saying. If you just want to have some conversations about certain things, comment below what you want to talk about, what you want me to talk about, what you want me to bring up, advice, I don't care. But hopefully this Q&A helped y'all get to know me a little bit better. And if y'all want to know anything else, just let me know in the comments. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can get a notification anytime I post a video. And we lit. We got that vlog. But yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yep, that's me.